Good morning. It's a little bit windy, so I'm sorry for the background noise, but what we do have out here is beautiful light and beautiful garden, so I hope you enjoy this. So coming to lie down on your back, if you've got blocks at home or just a couple of cushions, you can just get them now. And just bring the soles of your feet together and just lie down in a butterfly fold. I like to have the blocks just underneath my legs for this. So you can lie down and then get into position with your props. So if you've got really open hips, maybe fine without the blocks. But it can feel really, really relaxing just to put the blocks there. And just opening up the hips in a really relaxing way. And just allow yourself to settle in. Taking a few really nice deep breaths, and maybe a few cleansing breaths out through the mouth. Just letting go of any stuck energy, any worries, frustrations, just breathing it out on your exhale. Allowing yourself to sink into the mat and just to stay with your breath. Maybe now turning on your Ujjayi breath or oceanic breath. So this is the breath which is a little bit like fogging up a mirror, or you can imagine that you're trying to fog up a mirror. So normally you'd fog up a mirror by going. So it's the same intensity of exhale, except it's through the nose. So maybe engaging this Ujjayi breath now. It's a slight constriction in the back of the throat on the inhale. And the exhale, just make sure the face is relaxed, the jaw, everything else is relaxed as you experiment with your Ujjayi breath, or maybe it's already familiar to you. Good. And then when you're ready, I want you just to set the blocks off to the side. You won't be needing them again, or you probably won't be needing them again. And then you can just draw the right knee in. So hugging that right knee in towards the right shoulder. So getting a really deep stretch in the right hip flexor. Stay activated through your left leg. So really engage the thigh and right into the foot of the left leg. Eyes can be open or closed at any time in your practice. And then from here, you can just bring this knee over, this leg over to the left side of the mat. Keep your left hand onto the outer edge of the thigh, unless that feels too much. And then just look over the right shoulder. Keep gently dropping that right shoulder down to the ground. And relax. And just coming back up to center. You can walk the left foot back and just reach the right leg up and just stretch into that right leg. Don't worry if it isn't straight. Just stretching into the back of the leg as you flex the foot, and then point the toes, and then just bending and straightening the foot, the leg. Maybe little ankle circles. And release. Good. From here, bring your 2 peace fingers round the big toe, or if that doesn't work on your body, reach for the outer edge of that foot or just onto the ankle. And then what you're going to do is just let the left leg, the left knee kind of splay open to the side, and you're on the outer edge of the left foot. This is just to provide your counterbalance, the left hip, so just pressing it down as you start to pull the right foot forward. And don't worry if it doesn't come too far forward. You're just aiming to draw the knee to the outer edge of the right shoulder and forward. Ankle over knee. So it's quite early for me in the day, so really not that open yet. And maybe the same for you. So just moving mindfully. This is your half happy baby pose. Good. And then we'll just release and just stretch out both legs. Maybe a stretch up with the hands, and then let the hips just drop down. Everything just drops and melts into the mat. Take a big inhale. And exhale, cleansing breath. Again, inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Good. From here, bringing the left knee in this time. Remember to keep that right leg flexed, right foot flexed. Hug everything in. And relax the face. Just notice if you're holding on, clenching anywhere, and just let go. We're all juggling a lot, and sometimes it's hard to enter the present moment and just be in the body. But just focus on the breath. Try and focus on your Ujjayi, or oceanic breath as it's also known by. Staying with your breath will really help you to stay present and aware. And then crossing that knee over just like we did on the other side. Looking over the left shoulder this time. And coming back up to center. And from here, walking the right foot back and just stretching the left leg up, flexing into the foot, stretching into the back of the left leg, and then stretching through the front of the ankle, just like this. A few times. Again, maybe circling the ankle. And then finding your half happy baby on the left side. Again, just maybe pinning the right hip down with your right hand to provide your counterbalance. Stay grounded through the hips. Keep the back planted on the mat. Keep pulling. And then release. Good job. Okay, so from here, finding our Setu Bandhu Sarvangasana, or bridge pose. So you want your feet to be underneath the knees. You can maybe reach for the heels with your fingertips. And then as we're going to take a flow, moving up into bridge and then down and up again. As we flow, just know that you can move however you want to. So if your feet need to move a bit further away from the body or a bit closer, that's fine. Just finding your optimal position, the one that feels best in your body. So just lifting up now, squeezing and lifting the hips up. Look at your knees, just check that they are in line with the hips. You want to always keep the knees in line with the hips in bridge. So you're hugging the inner thighs into each other and drawing the tailbone forward. Good, and release back down. Inhale, pressing up, really pressing through the feet, especially the big toe side of the foot, to keep the knees on the same line as the hip points, lowering down. Let's link this with the breath. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift up. And exhale to stay this time. Just breathing here, maybe starting to wriggle the shoulders together under you. Maybe clasping the hands together. Just keep squeezing and lifting up. Relax. Feel this openness through the heart center. And then lowering all the way, vertebrae by vertebrae down. Good. Bringing the feet wide on the mat. And just windshield wipering the legs from side to side to just ease off any niggles in the lower back after bridge. Quite intense on the lower back. And coming back. And just bringing the hands now onto the knees, knees over hips. Just taking some little circles around. You can really feel a little bit of core activation now. And coming back round the other way. Very good. Good. Come back to center, lift the legs up, legs point up, palms out to the side. I want you to focus on engaging the navel to the spine here. So draw the lower belly in towards the spine. We're just going to create some heat and energy in the core now. So inhale here, and exhale, extend and hover the right leg. Inhale, center, exhale, left, inhale, exhale, right. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, center, and exhale to stay. We're going to bring the hands behind the head, draw the thumbs down the neck to encourage you to lengthen out the neck. And when we're going to do the same thing but lifting up now, just really working a little bit deeper into the core muscles, the deep core. I want you to think about cradling your head so you're not putting strain on the neck. So you can just rest a little bit in the hands when you come up. So let's take an inhale to stay. And exhale, squeeze and lift up, cradle the head. Inhale here, and exhale, extend and hover right leg. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Keep going. So you're resting the head in the hands, and you're really trying to squeeze and lift up from deep in your core. Looking up, opening up the chest, trying to keep your elbows and arms open. Last one, inhale up and exhale, release. Very good. You can stretch out the body, taking a deep stretch through those muscles that we've just worked. And then walk the feet back, bring the hands behind the knees. You can either roll to one side and sit up, or you can just take a few rocks on the spine here. And coming all the way up to a seat. Good. So here, let's inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, palms to the heart. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, one hand down and the other hand up and over. Really trying to spiral the heart open. Keep both sit bones really grounded and just draw the top shoulder back. Inhale, back up. Exhale the other way. Breathe here. Again, just spiral the heart open, draw the top shoulder back. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, just release the hands by the sides. Good. From here, we're going to just warm up the neck. So just dropping the left ear towards the left shoulder. You can just maybe walk out the right fingertips to the side just to increase the intensity of the stretch. Maybe bringing your left hand onto the back of the head for even more. Just being mindful. And releasing, good. And switching sides, right ear to right shoulder. Just dropping it down. Left fingertips may come out. And again, your right hand may hold the head. Getting into the left side at the back. Just adjusting the angle if you need to. And release. Very good. And from here, inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist round to the right. Left hand on right knee, twisting round. Try and reach really tall so your spine is lifted. You're reaching through the crown of the head. You can pull on the right knee to create some traction to do this. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, twist the other way. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, dive forward, walking the hands forward. Just lengthening out the spine here. And then walking yourself back. Very good. Coming onto hands and knees now. So you're just going to come onto hands and knees with the hands under the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And we'll just take cat-cow here. So inhale, shine the heart forward, tailbone rises. And exhale, round and contract, tuck the tailbone under, hug the belly into the spine and round through the shoulders. Inhale forward. And exhale to contract. Inhale forward. Exhale to round. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, draw the knees together. And we're going to reach the right leg back here. It's just stretching the right leg back. Keep the right foot firmly flexed so the right thigh is parallel to the mat. Engage the glutes, so you're really squeezing into the right glutes. Feel your core and then reach the left arm forward, thumb on top. A slight lift through the heart here, stretch long. And release back down, good. Switching sides, inhale. And exhale to stay. Back foot is firmly flexed. Really a human tug of war, so reach as far as you can forward as well as back through the flex foot. And release. One breath per movement now. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Coming from here into a plank, you can keep the knees down, walking them a little bit back to still engage through the core, even if you're not taking full plank. Otherwise, flexing the feet and pressing up into your plank. If you overextend the arms, you can keep a micro bend in the elbows here. Draw the belly in so you're hugging the belly in towards the spine. Pressing through the balls of the feet. Inhale, shift forward. And exhale, let's lower down. Knees, chest, forehead, or maybe in one line coming down to the mat. Forehead down to the ground. Hands under shoulders, tucking the elbows into the waist for cobra. Inhaling a little baby cobra. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, press to table, exhale, take it back, walk the hands back, knees come wide, bottom to heels and lower down. Child's pose. Balasana, allowing the breath to settle. I'm just going to adjust my microphone, but stay in your child's pose. When you're ready, you can lift lift yourself up and make your way into your first downward dog. Upside down V. So feet are more or less hip width apart, hands are more or less shoulder width apart. And you can just paddle out here slowly or quickly, just stretching through the legs, warming the body up. And then find some stillness. And you should be able to move from your downward dog into plank, so maybe just testing that out. Can you move easily from downward dog into plank? Try and really draw the chest towards the thighs, hips stay high. You can shake out the head here, relax, let go. And then from here, let's take a big inhale through the nose and exhale, cleansing breath. Again, inhale, let go. We're going to move forward, so we're going to inhale. And exhale, bend the knees, look forward, and just walk yourself up to the top of your mat. Bend the knees generously, and you can hold onto the elbows and just dangle down here. Allowing the head and the neck to be soft. And just bringing the hands down, heel toeing the feet in so they're hip width apart. Bend the knees generously and arms roll all the way up. Rolling the shoulders back a couple of times. Very good. Okay, so from here, let's move into some sun salutations. So you can bring the feet either hip width or with the big toes together and about an inch between the heels. Find your Tadasana, so really grounding through the feet. This is your mountain pose or Tadasana. Finding that neutral spine, just drawing the navel into the spine, rolling the shoulders back. Good. Let's inhale, arms rise. And exhale, hinting at the hips, bowing all the way forward. Head and neck drop down. Inhale, half lift with a nice flat back, reach the crown of the head forward. And exhale, hands down, stepping back into your plank or knees down plank. Shifting forward. And then lowering down, knees, chest, forehead, or in one long line. Cobra. Exhale. Inhale, back to table. Exhale, back to downward dog. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, and just travel to your mat. Half a lift. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhale, come to the heart. One more, just like this. Inhale, arms rise. The root to stone, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale, engage the core to dive forward. Uttanasana. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plank. Stepping it back. Inhale to shift forward. And exhale to lower. Inhale, Cobra. Tucking the elbows to the waist. Exhale, back. Passing through table or plank, back to downward dog. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward and travel forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. And exhaling. Good. So from here, finding your chair, Utkatasana. Feet hip width all together. Inhale here. Exhale. So all the weight is back in the heels, and you're just drawing the navel to the spine here. Be careful not to clench with the shoulders, so I'd rather you had your arms out a little bit wider than really up in the air. If that means you're clenching the shoulders, just drop them down a little. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, right foot steps back. And just breathe here and widen your feet slightly on the mat maybe before coming up into your high crescent lunge. Now you want your shoulders to be aligned over the pelvis, so to do that you might want to take a back bend, not a back bend, a bend into the back leg, And just keep looking forward, pressing into the ball of that back foot, shining the hips forward. One more inhale here. Exhale, hands down and just step the back foot up. Halfway lift. Exhale. Inhaling. And exhaling. Second side. Inhale, chair. Exhale to stay. Keep breathing. Just breathing into the intensity of the pose. Focusing on something that's not moving in front of you. That's your drishti in Sanskrit. And one more breath. Exhale, dangle down. Half lift. Exhale, hands down, left foot steps back. Making your way up into high lunge. Moving with control and taking time to set up. Breathing here. One more inhale. Exhale, hands down. You're going to step back to a downward dog this time. We'll take 2 lion's breaths here. This is when you exhale and stick out the tongue. So inhale and exhale, stick out the tongue. Inhale, exhale. Good. From here, we're going to inhale, exhale, bend the knees, step or maybe forward, half lift. Exhale, inhale, and exhale. Very good. Okay, so taking your chair pose again, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, hands down, step the left foot back and just parallel the left foot out and make your way up into your warrior two. So warrior two, you've got the heels either in line with each other or the front heel can be in line with the back arch. And you want to draw that right knee open and feel the left hip open. Relax the shoulders, navel to spine. Just looking over the front fingertips. And then from here, we're going to move to side angle. So you're going to put a very light weight in the right forearm. And stretch and reach up, drawing the left shoulder back. Maybe reaching forward alongside the ear. Just peeling the chest open. Then coming back up, reverse warrior. Reaching up and back, keeping the legs where they are. And then coming back to center. And we'll take that as a flow now. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, warrior two. Just breathing here. If your front leg's really tired, you can always back off and straighten the leg. Otherwise, just staying here in your full version of warrior two. Spreading out the fingers. One more breath. And exhale, just cartwheeling the hands all the way down to the top of the mat. See about stepping back into a plank. You always have your knees down. Inhale, shift forward. And exhale, lower in one line on knees, chest, forehead down. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, make your way back to downward dog. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the knees, travel forward. Half left. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So I haven't got my back to you. I'm going to switch sides for the second side. So coming to stand at the top of your mat. Let's come into that chair pose. It's right in my plants here. Inhale and exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. And exhale, step back with the right leg. So the right foot is parallel with the short edge of the mat, just like we did before, finding your warrior two. Breathe here again. Just checkpoints, heel to heel or front heel in line with the back arch. Peel the right hip open, left knee comes open, navel to spine. Relax the shoulders. Good. Just looking over the front fingertips. And breathe here. And now let's take that same little flow. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, warrior two. Good. So if you're new to yoga, don't worry about taking each flow. Just focus on the breath. Find your way. Be careful not to rush yourself or force the body. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale, hands down. And again, maybe taking your flow or maybe moving back to your child's pose. Shifting forward, lowering down. Full breath. And making your way back to a downward dog. Paddling out one more time. And then finding some stillness in your downward dog. Just drop the knees down here. And find your puppy pose. So walk the hands forward. Forehead comes down to the mat. Just melting the heart towards the ground. Just slowing down the breath now even more. And then walking yourself back up. Just going to come to sit on your mat here. And take the boat pose in the Navasana. Bring the hands behind the knees. Lifting up the legs. Draw the belly in. Open up the chest. This may already be enough. You might want to try straightening the legs a little. And lifting up the arms. Open up the chest. Roll the shoulders back. Staying with your Ujjayi breath. And then releasing, giving yourself a little hug, just wrapping around your legs. And from here, making your way down onto your mat. Just lowering down with control all the way into your mat. And finding your Shavasana. So the legs are wide on the mat and the feet fall open to the sides, palms face up. And relax. This is your time to absorb, assimilate all the benefits of your pranayama breath work, of the physical asanas or postures. Just letting go completely of any control of the body, the mind, or the breath. softening the muscles in the face, forehead, jaw, the mouth. And when you're ready, I'm going to just wake up after our little mini Shavasana. If you've got longer, I really encourage you just to stop the video and stay here for longer. Otherwise, you need to continue with your day or evening, just taking some circles through the wrists and the ankles. And starting to deepen the breath again. Rolling onto your right side. You can move your head with your hand or your arm. And then using your outer hand to push yourself up. Coming to cross-legged if that's comfortable. Just noticing how you feel now in your body, in your mind. Just bringing one hand and then the other onto the upper chest. Connecting with your breath one more time in this session together. And just feeling a moment of gratitude to your amazing body, for all the blessings in your life. Bring your hands together in Anjali Mudra, prayer position of our hearts, and we'll close with Namaste. Namaste means the light in me honors the light in me. Namaste. Thank you. Have a lovely day or evening whenever you're practicing this. Thank you.